Welcome to GrumpyMan's Reviews. Today we're looking at the NETGEAR Nighthawk AC19 dual band Wi-Fi range extender. This normally retails for around £80. I picked it from Amazon for £65. If you've been around my channel before, you've seen I've reviewed other Wi-Fi equipment, but I'm still having problems in one of the kids' rooms, and of course I get blamed for it. When you're in charge of internet, you know what it's like. So I thought I'll pay a bit extra, I'll get this. This has really good reviews. Hopefully it should solve my issues. Let's have a quick look at the box. Bit of information on the packaging there. It runs on the Nighthawk app, available for Google Play and the App Store. Some more information at the back here. AC19 dual band Wi-Fi mesh extender. That's the reason I went for this, because it will share the same SSID and password as my existing router, so I'm not having to change passwords every time I'm moving around when I'm close to the router or if I'm close to the actual extender. Here it's telling you where to place it. You place it halfway between. You don't place it completely where there's no Wi-Fi, and there's no point of course placing it too close, because what's the point? Your router takes care of that anyway. You are able to set it up with the WPS button as well. It has a gigabit Ethernet port, fast lane technology. How that works, normally it uses the 2.4 and the 5 gigahertz. If you enable the fast lane technology, it will knock one of them off and give you the best one. A bit more information on this side. And some paperwork there as well. AC1900 model EX6410. Running you through how to set it up. And at the back here it's explaining about the lights. When you turn it on, it'll turn solid green, best connection, solid amber, good connection, solid red, poor connection, and of course when it's off there's no connection. There are light indicators on the actual repeater which will let you know where to place this. NETGEAR branding there. It's got some LED indicators here. That lets you know when it's connected to the router, and the other one lets you know when clients are connected, so when you've got your smartphone and your tablets connected. Two LED indicators here letting you know when the power's on and when you're using the WPS button. A gigabit Ethernet port at the bottom here. You could connect to your gaming console or TVs. I'm going to connect the Xbox with that. On this side, factory reset button, on off, WPS button there. You could either use it in access point mode or extender mode. I'm going to be using it in extender mode, so it'll be extending my Wi-Fi. If you use it in access point mode, you'll need to run a cable from your main router and then put the other end of the cable in here, and this will only be used as an access point. It won't boost your Wi-Fi, but I want to use it to boost and extend my Wi-Fi. Now the back has got some MAC addresses and stuff. I've just plugged it in. It's solid amber at the moment. I'm going to wait till it goes to solid green. Then I'm going to go to my Wi-Fi EXT, and from there I'll be able to link it up to my existing network. I'm using my mobile phone. WPS is the easiest way to set it up. You just hold that down for a few seconds, and then within 2 minutes go to your router, hold the WPS button on there, and it'll pair up really fast. And if your router is dual band, it should pick the dual bands up on this, but if it's not picking it up, do the step twice, one for 2.4G and then one 5G. I'll just wait for that to turn green. In the meantime, you can create an account with the NETGEAR. You have to create an account. You've got to put your details in, which is a bit funny just to set an extender up. You've got to put your email, your name, and then they're going to send you an email confirming that. Click on that link to confirm that it's you that's setting it up. And it's turned green now. And as you can see there, it's come up NETGEAR EXT. Click on that. You can see that's got a number. No internet. I'll go back. Okay. My Wi-Fi EXT. I will sign into NETGEAR extender. New extender setup. Terms and conditions. You'd need to set this up. The switch on your extender has been set to Wi-Fi range extender, yep. Scanning the network. Select mine, that's the one at the top. And one for the 5G as well. Press next. I need to put the password in for both of them, so 1 second, I'll do that off camera. At the bottom, You could see enable one Wi-Fi name. It'll have the same SSID and password as my existing router, but at the moment I'm going to uncheck that because I want to do some settings on the actual extender myself. So I want it to come up, because otherwise I won't know if I'm connected to my main network or if I'm connected to the extender. Well, I will, because the lights will come up, but I just want to keep it separate because I'm going to carry on testing it, so that way I can let you know my review, how it is. Because of course this is a setup, but then after that you're able to go into the setting and set it onto the one mesh network. That's what I'm going to do, but for now I'm leaving it separate. So next, searching. Because it's connected to my main network at the moment. There, it's come up. I've got the 360, 2G EXT. The 5G should be coming up as well in a bit. So if I just click on that, it's connected to the internet, and that's amber. It's not connected to Wi-Fi at the moment. It's both a 5G EXT as well. It's connected there as well. All of them are green now, fully up and running. Signal strength excellent. When you do the first setup, you've got to be close to the router. Now I'm able to turn this off and move it where there's less Wi-Fi, which I'm going to move it in one of the bedrooms, just to show I'll connect to the 5G as well. Of course 5G is the stronger signal, but that only works when you're close, and the 2.4G, that's good for when you're far. So the 5G is connected as well. I'll show you the web page. We are fully up and running now. It's saying 2.4 gigahertz not connected because I'm only connected to the 5 gigahertz, because I'm only using the extender at the moment. But of course when I joined the 2.4 gigahertz, that would also be up and running as well. So as you can see here, internet, router, and then the extender. And then you could see the 2.4 gigahertz, and then the 5 gigahertz fully connected. If you go to settings, wireless, you see enable one Wi-Fi name and enable smart connect, but at the moment I've left it as is. Because this 2G EXT and 5G EXT would be removed, and it'd only be my existing Wi-Fi name, the 361. Connected devices, passwords, and other. The first thing to do is make sure to update the firmware. I've already done that. The firmware is up to date. Do more. The fast lane one, I wanted to show you this. At the moment I have it set at the basic one, that's what it is by default. But if I enable the fast lane one, it will pick which is the best one. So it sort of limits one band, so it'd be like 5G or 2.4G. But I haven't touch that at the moment because I've been using this extender for a little over a month now, and it's been working absolutely perfect. I've had no issues. We're getting good Wi-Fi. There's no need for me to mess about with the fast lane. If I do need to, the option's there for me. I ran some speed tests. I thought I'll quickly show you. I was on the lower floor where the actual hub is, and I got 85.4 download and 35.4 upload. On the NETGEAR, the 2.4G, as you can see, it was terrible. You could see here the NETGEAR 5G, I got 148 download and an upload of 36. Yet the ping is slightly high, it's 11, and on the router it was 9. The lower the ping, the better for gamers, but for me this was working absolutely fine. This range extender for us lot is working perfect. This is the best solution I found so far to get Wi-Fi. Link in the description box below if you're interested in picking this up. If the video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe to watch more reviews. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video.